Hey everyone, Scottish182 here, and in this video I'm going to be reading out some of the comments that were made during the Dragon Age 3 predictions and suggestions video where I talked about the character creator, and then I'm going to be using clips from the video responses that I received at the end of this video. A big thank you to all of you who commented and all of you who done a video response, and the next topic for Dragon Age predictions and suggestions will hopefully be sometime next week or sometime this week depending on my timing and scheduling. I may or may not have a job soon, so we'll have to wait and see. So I'm going to read some of the comments and get comment on the comments, not severely. These are your ideas. This is what I'll let you know. The first comment on part 1 is from Celtic Gunner 1992, and by the way it's Celtic. I'm hoping, please. His comment states that hair that is not modeled like wood, faces that don't look like plastic, and voice player character to be an option. Good point there. I would like the hair to look a wee bit more realistic. Faces I'm not too bothered with. Maybe if they update the engine for the next generation of consoles, because more than likely Dragon Age 3 is going to be on the next generation of consoles. So we'll have to wait and see, especially with the new engines coming out. They may improve the hair. I would like actually more hair options as well. I would like longer hair options for male characters as well as female characters, because guys can have long hair as well. Zeesh. Like it seems like girls. Next comment comes from Kai Lang. By the way, I'm so sorry for stabbing you in Mass Effect 3. You tried to kill me. I'd like to see you be able to change your character creators' physical appearance, such as making them skinny and fast or big and powerful. I could see that working. Maybe they'll do it in the future games where you'll be able to adjust your character's body and not just their face. I'm not too fussed about that. It may have to do something with the cinematics, but we'll have to wait and see. So, good comment. Next one comes from Gabriel99A, who also done a video response. Now we used the clip. That's one of the clips. I agree with some points, with others not so much. You cannot link origin / backstories with specializations. It limits the customization and skills of classes. Other thing, voice. The more voices, the more actors. Ergo, you need more money. Remember that the voice protagonist is usually the biggest amount of dialogue lines, which in DA2 they had 2 actors for Hawk. If you need 2 actors for each race, you need 6 actors. But the general spin of arguments are fine for me. Very good comment. You make some good points there. I do agree with you actually on that fact, but I'm still going to stick with my idea of maybe the backstories being linked to specializations, or at least having those options. The voice actor, fair enough, you kind of make a good point. They would need more money to make more voice actors, and my counter argument for that is, I'm not saying get 6 voice actors, I'm saying get an actor and an actress who can do multiple voices. There are many of them out there. As long as there's a difference in the voices, it doesn't matter to me if it's the same actor doing it or the same actress. I mean, I can do different voices. I can do the occasional different voice. I can make myself sound like this. I can make myself sound like that. I can make myself sound like this. Things like that. So, counter argument is 6 actors and actresses would 3 actors and 3 actresses would be needed, but really you only need 1 actor and 1 actress who can do a wide range of voices. Ali Hills, Jennifer Hale, Tara Strong, to name a few. Mark Meer as well is a good option. He does actually have quite a wide range of voices, I'll say that right now. The next few comments come from N7 Normandy, who makes some very good points. I hate how they are trying to lure Dragon Age 2 into Mass Effect. EA are destroying it slowly, damn it. I think the character I don't think your character should have a voice like Mass Effect. I think it's turning it into Mass Effect. You are a military soldier, that means that it's very necessary for you to have a voice. That is also why it's a dramatically focused game. But it is not necessary to have it in the Dragon Age, because you really are your character. When Mass Effect, you choose to be a soldier. Debatable. I kind of you make some very good points, but as long as the voicing is an option, in my opinion, I'm fully for it. So I would like my character to talk, but it's not something I'm going to go absolutely fucking apeshit over. Of course, you should be able to choose your race. That's from N7 Normandy as well. Thank God a lot of you have stated that you should be able to choose your race, and one comment in particular gave a good idea. Like I said in your last video, I think you should be, this is from N7 Normandy again, Like in your last video, I'd love to be able to customize your party members, to customize the faces and a few bandits that you bump into, and to choose the backstory also. You're kind of stretching it there. I don't think you should be able to customize your party members, because that will take a wee bit away from the whole Dragon Age thing for me as well. Your party members need to be individuals to their own. They don't need to be your creation. Dragon Age Origins had the best array of characters I've ever seen, and I have faith in the writers. So I kind of disagree with you on that point. I don't think you should be able to customize that, but good point. The next one comes from Jake M050594. Man, that's a lot of numbers. BioWare should fix Mass Effect before they release Dragon Age 3. Yeah, I'm still moaning about it. You're not the only one, but just remember this: it's a different team of writers that are working on Dragon Age 3 than are working on Mass Effect. So just remember that. Okay, let's go to part 2 now and see some of the comments there. Next one, first comment comes from Phantom's Lover, who also did a video response. We've actually done quite a lengthy video response, and very much thank you for that. They also confirmed that they are sticking with the dialogue wheel, which I personally have a preference for. Definitely support race choice though. Khajiit, which would be very appreciated. For those who know, the Khajiit are the Qunari, they are the horns. The Qunari is the religion, the Khajiit are the race, and I wouldn't mind seeing that, if I'm going to be honest. It would be nice to maybe play as a Qunari, but there's a lot of if, buts and whats with the story. Next one comes from SS350056. I wish they would bring back the Warden. Debatable. Okay, next bunch one comes from N7 Normandy again. One of the N7 Normandy's is, what I'd like to see in Dragon Age 3 is the Blight again, and your original character from Dragon Age Origins to be brought back from the dead using an ancient dragon ritual as a huge part of the story to tell you what's truly called Dragon Age. I'll correct you a little bit, N7 Normandy. The game is called Dragon Age because it's set in the Dragon Age. If you read into the lore a lot, like I have, or lore, sorry, it's called the Dragon Age because a dragon was sighted over the Frostback Mountains, signifying a change in Ferelden, basically, and that's why it's called Dragon Age. It doesn't really have anything to do with dragons per se, except the fact that a dragon was spotted. But I'm going to disagree with the other thing. I don't think it should be the Blight again. The Blight was an epic story, and it should only happen once in Dragon Age Origins, and that's where it happened, and I think that's where it should stay. Dragon Age 3 should be a different story, maybe involving the Darkspawn, but not to an extreme. And of course, and that's all the comments. Thank you again for all of your comments. I really do appreciate them. Thank you to all of you who've joined the clan now. I really do appreciate it. And all those that done a video response, thank you as well. I will use clips now just after I finish this, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Some very, very good ideas. I will leave links to the full videos in the description or as annotations, hopefully on here. I suggest you go and watch them because all the people who have done the video responses made some very, very great points, and I absolutely agree with a few of them and some other ones. So the next Dragon Age suggestions and predictions video will hopefully be up either sometime this week or possibly next week. But hopefully you don't mind waiting a wee bit. I do have the topic to talk about, and I think it's going to be quite interesting. It's going to be my honest opinion on something. I have a lot of ideas for it, and I hopefully you'll appreciate it. And yeah, so look forward to that, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. It wasn't too boring, but thank you again for watching. I really do appreciate it. And as always, if you haven't already, I think there's a button up there somewhere you can click and you can join the clan. So thank you again, and hopefully you have some more great ideas. Feel free to continue to tell me your ideas. I absolutely love all of them. And as always, I'm Scottish Warrior 92, and I'll see you all later. Ciao for now. Mwah.
Protagonist. Races. The point of Dragon Age Origins was to go back to Baldur's Gate roots. That means allow the player to choose from a great spectrum of options. In Dragon Age Origins you have 24 combinations of start. In Dragon Age 2, only 6. There is a big gap here that needs to be rethinked. Voice. Goes along with the dialogue wheel. I don't know. There are advantages and disadvantages from using the wheel. Variety of cutscenes and dialogues with cinematic pace. One thing I'm wondering is why not allow the player to choose the voice? I know, this is a developer's nightmare, and may also be a very big cash problem with investment to pay more actors. But if it is possible to have 2 voice actors for male and female hero, why we don't have 4? Is this really such a big of a problem? I don't really know. Diversity. Next protagonist should not be a Ferelden or a native Ferelden. All protagonists till now were Ferelden or close to Ferelden. It is getting boring.
Okay, on to character creation. Very much supportive of the multi-race option. I think we should definitely go back to having a choice between elf, human, dwarf. But I really would love to see the Kossith race. Also, they're usually referred to as the Qunari, but the Qunari are actually a religion, not the race. The race are called the race of grey-horned giants, also called the Oxmen, as a racial slur. I know far too much about Dragon Age. They're the Kossith race. I would love to either be one, or at least have one, at very least have one as a companion, especially either a Cerebas, which is a mage Kossith/Qunari. They would be Qunari actually, or a female Qunari, because I'll probably try and link it, but there was some concept art released by the artists of DA2 about like proportion size, what humans looked like, elves, dwarves, and Kossith, and they had a female Kossith for concept art, and she looks amazing. So, you know, as soon as I saw her, I was just like, oh god, give me someone who looks like her, and to be a female Cerebas would be even more epic.